I heard you mention to the guy you had some Mrs. Babe Ruth stuff, signature or something.
I do. I have a softball. And there's a story behind it. Babe Ruth hit his first home run. Do you know where?
What's going on, everybody? I appreciate y'all tuning in to the video. To give you a little context to how this video starts, like I said, there ain't been a lot of yard sales lately, so my brother and my dad ended up at the same sale, and then I pull up, didn't know they were at the sale, so we all three end up at the same sale. And then in the video you can see this guy in a blue shirt. He's talking to an older lady, and I don't know what he asked her for, but she was saying she had a Babe Ruth signed ball or a Miss Babe Ruth. I didn't really know what she was saying. All I know was something about signed by Babe Ruth. So here's the video. Oh, you got something signed by Babe Ruth's wife. How you doing?
Babe Ruth's wife?
Switch his name. Look at that glue. This is only the second one I found.
You're late for the party.
What'd you get?
I need one from my own yard, so I bought it.
I heard you mention to the guy you had some Mrs. Babe.
Honey, I'm hard of hearing.
I heard you mention to the guy you had some Mrs. Babe Ruth stuff, signature or something.
I do. I have a softball. And there's a story behind it. Babe Ruth hit his first home run. Do you know where? Fayetteville, North Carolina. On the corner of, it later became it was a baseball field, and then it became
Yeah. I mean, I don't have it on, but the camera's not even on.
Chain gang home. And it was on the corner of Southern Avenue and Gillespie Street.
You can turn the front off, you can turn the back off.
Gillespie went this way.
You can do whatever, you can.
And they put up a marker for him for that.
See the back?
Oh yeah.
And they didn't have any baseballs. They sold out. But my mother bought a softball, and Mrs. Babe Ruth signed it.
Oh yeah. What's something like that worth? What's something like that worth?
That's like the fourth one.
I have no idea.
That might have been the second.
I'd sell anything. I'm too old to keep.
How much you want for it?
I have no clue. I haven't even looked up to see what it was valued at.
Can I take a look at it? Do you have it here or not?
I'll go get it.
The one on the front now, I don't know. Unlimited.
I don't think it's worth that much because I seen this right here. That's authenticated and stuff, and it went for his first wife. She had more than two.
It said second. Read the listing.
Babe's second wife, Claire.
I don't know how old you are. It's been sitting in this silver container for.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Huh?
That's mine.
That's mine.
No. But eventually, like you said earlier, yeah, it's got my name on it. Yes, right.
It's got Mrs. Babe Ruth's name on it.
There you go. That's fat, Jack. Huh?
All right, man.
You good?
You too, man.
I'll get better.
Would you sell it or not?
Depends on what they want to offer me for. I don't even know what it's worth. I have
Me
to go
neither.
online and check it out.
April 4th.
I can't hear you.
No, I was trying
I'm hard of hearing.
Yeah. Because I seen some stuff that his second wife signed, because I guess he had two. One of them was Claire. So I seen one that just her autograph went for like $200, but I'm not sure. I don't know what it's worth.
That was the first one.
You think this was the first one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because of the date and his age and when he first started out in baseball.
What would you take for it? What do you think?
I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. It's hard to.
And you can come back because you know where it is.
This is a Miss Babe
Yeah.
Ruth, 1952. Yeah. Only thing you can do is they're out there, I'm sure.
Yeah, the only thing is hard to authenticate. So you had it signed? Like she signed it in front of you, or how'd you get it?
She signed it for my mother, for me.
Oh, okay.
Because I played softball.
Okay.
What were
They
you
won't
wanting
let
for?
girls play baseball.
Cut it out.
What were you wanting for? Did he
I have no idea,
okay.
like I just
Who
told
was
him.
that? What was that right there?
No, I
Connie?
keep it in that.
Yeah.
It's
was
been
what?
sitting in there for all those years.
What is that? Connie Mack?
Connie Mack.
Who's that?
I've
Is
heard
that-
of Connie. I've heard
Oh, that
of
was
Connie.
Coach?
I was gonna say I've heard of Connie Mack. Well, he wasn't a popular person.
He was.
Yeah,
Look
I
him
know.
up online.
Yeah, I know. I've heard the name. It's somebody.
But him and her came and did the signing of the dedication for the marker for his first home run.
What about $100?
I don't know. You know where I'm at.
Yeah, there's one that's authenticated of her signature, and it went for $235 is what they're asking for it. But that's authenticated also.
Show them to you what they're.
Well,
But it probably cost $100.
1952.
She was a little girl when that happened.
But it probably
You
cost
weren't even
$100
born
to get
in
it
50.
I
authenticated.
know. I was born in '66.
See this
but I
one right
listened to
here?
Your conversation, so now.
That's her signature right there. It says Mrs. Babe Ruth, and that's what they're asking for it. It's $235. That's what they're asking, and that's authenticated. I mean, I can show it to you. That's what they're asking for it.
Well, you know where I'm at. Get her to give you a phone number.
Yeah,
Would you want to sell that ball or not? Cause
I understand that. I know that she wants to sell it, but yeah.
this is the one that's authenticated. And I know she says she knows she signed it, but you're gonna have to send it in to get it authenticated for
that
somebody
can
to
cost-
buy
that
it.
can
You
Yeah, I
know.
know it's authenticated too.
So-
Yep.
If you decide to, that's his number and my
Okay.
number.
Yep.
But he told her to give her $100 for it. But I mean, they're trying to sell the signature for $200
Yeah.
authenticated, or $220 or whatever it is
220.
authenticated.
Yeah.
So I mean, and to get it authenticated, it probably cost you $100. So I
Yeah.
mean, you're probably in that range. Or
200 for it.
Huh?
200 for it. Yeah, well, that's like.
Yeah.
modern
See, here's one
baseball,
right
so-
here that went for $158.
that's Miss Babe Ruth.
Yeah, Miss Babe Ruth, and that went for $158.
Yeah.
Claire Ruth.
So they go for like
Yeah.
150. Is
See, there's one right there that sold in May of 2022. Mrs. Babe Ruth, Claire Ruth autograph. It sold for $158.
150.
150.
Yeah. How about that?
I mean,
Shot on it for the
they can't go
150.
wrong. I don't guess it's going to be a shop thing because we really aren't going to be able to.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let me go get the ball. Would you consider 160? Because it's got the max name on it. 160 for it.
Yeah, there's one. I mean, I ain't gonna. I appreciate her bringing it out and showing me over $10. I'm not
Well,
gonna.
it's got max name on it too.
Yeah.
Yep. That's gonna add to it. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate
This is
it.
for her.
Appreciate her bringing it out.
Six.
It's definitely. I mean, it's
Yeah.
got a cool factor to
I
it.
just wish I'd get rid of the Babe Ruth picture and the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yep. So this was the ball you see me buy at the sale. For me, it was just kind of too cool to leave behind, is why I really wanted it so bad. And then there's the other signature, Connie Mack. Being a big baseball fan, Braves fan, stayed up late last night watching the Braves whoop the Dodgers, but I'm kind of ashamed to admit I didn't know who Connie Mack was. I guess he was like one of the best managers ever, won a bunch of World Series, a bunch of 100-win seasons, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I have a friend that deals in a bunch of cards and autographs and stuff. I'm probably going to have them send it in for me to authenticate it. The Connie Mack signature is a lot more valuable than the Mrs. Babe Ruth. These are anywhere from $200 to $1,000. I guess it just depends on the ball, the quality of the signature, and then her signature. I mean, the ball's pretty cool and it's from that era, so I don't know. Maybe once I get it authenticated, I might just put it on auction and start it at like $200 and see where it goes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It's almost like, if you've been following the channel, I bought this ball back when I started, signed by Willie Mays. It's almost kind of the same weird story how the guy got it. Was an older guy. If you go back and watch that video, that was like when I first started YouTube. Pretty good. What you been up to?
So,
Found anything good today?
it's alright.
Sales ain't really been great lately, man. It's the same people having sales over and over and over again.
Yeah. And then they don't know how to use that.
Yeah, I think it's so hot, man. Just people ain't really having them like that. So
Oh, no.
hopefully when it cools down a little bit, there'll be some more.
Yeah, lady's complaining earlier, like another sale. She's saying that yesterday she had to like stop early because it was so hot.
Yeah. Hopefully October, November, cool down a little bit. They'll start coming back around.
Yeah, they got some weights over there.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Good luck to you now.
How's it going, buddy?
Good. Now, will you pull everything?
How much are the weights?
That gentleman there.
He bought them?
No. They're his,
Oh.
so yeah. We're kind of got like that.
If you take everything, 75 pounds. You got 100 pounds over there. 75 cents.
75 cents a pound?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you take it all.
It's all right. A little too much for me.
You got the GoPro.
Yeah, I got a little YouTube channel where I buy and sell stuff, and
Okay, cool.
I have a pawn shop that I
How
put
much
some
you
of
want to pay for the weight?
that stuff in there. I buy and sell, man, so I'm good on it. I mean, that's a good price for somebody that's buying them for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking to turn it up. Yeah, I got you.
Nothing else. You do resale?
Yeah, I don't really mess with bags though.
You
Not
don't
for
do
me.
Women's bags?
No.
Okay. All right, well, skedaddle
Appreciate it. All right, thank you. Thank you. So right here I turn my GoPro off, and when I turn my GoPro off he tells me, hey, will you do 50? So when he told me that, I turned my GoPro back on, and then that's when I turn around and you see me walking back towards the sill. 240.
You got 225, 245, and 210.
140. It's like 160 pounds of Olympic weights here. He wants 50 bucks. Olympic weights.
We've had a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic.
$50 for all of them?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
See if I got 10 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Oh, good. That way I got change.
A little bit of change.
Yeah, I need a change.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
Need help?
Yeah.
All right.
Joanne.
He wanted 75 cents a pound. I said, no, you can't do that. Hello, bro. How's it going, man?
Get them weights from me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't need them, and then I bought another bar, so now I gotta get them because I don't have to move the weights around so much, you know.
All right.
I got 50s and 100s. I don't know what. Can you break a 50?
I got change for whatever, don't matter. You got 80. I don't know, how much was it?
I think it was 80.
So you got 80.
There's 90 there. What about like?
That's 80 right there.
Is it? Oh yeah, you good. Do a math round. Got some new DeWalt stuff. You don't have a you got some dumbbells. Oh gosh, you know what? I'm gonna come back to those 45s individually.
I was about to say, I'll grab one of them.
I mean, I'll just go with
no water on the shelf.
I'll just go at 4 or 5 in the morning. I won't be nobody.
Yeah. guess everybody thinks they're gonna die.
I don't think we're gonna get nothing from it. This side's too far north. Unless it makes a pretty serious turn.
Alright, man. Appreciate it. So that was those weights I bought. I probably could have got more for him, but he came in the day I had put him. I was bringing him in and asked me what I'd take, and I told him 50 cents a pound, which is pretty cheap for Olympic weights. So I ended up making 30 bucks on them, which isn't a lot, but it's like a for sure easy sell, so I wasn't leaving them behind. What did you want for them?
I'm thinking about 2,800.
How much here is face value?
I think it's about $1,003, something like that.
Yeah. There's nothing older in here. It's all new. Well, no.
The majority of them are new and pretty good condition. If you see them, they're like in perfect condition.
No fancy numbers or anything?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
No.
There's some sequential stuff, but where's that thing? No, I thought that was 68, 69, but it's not. Cleve would have a heyday, but I got an uncle that collects star notes, but
Yeah, those are the 76, 4th of July. This, I think, was the first day they came out, the $2 bill.
Yeah, 2 times face of 100 is too much. I mean, it's for
that's
us.
what I'm saying. It's not. I just don't think I can get that much for it, man. Even and especially to make a profit on it, if it was like the older stuff, like Black Eagles and Chief Notes and all that kind of stuff, then with this newer stuff, it's hard to get. There's 3, 6, 750.
810, 870, 9, what's that, 1030, 1050, looking at less than 100.
Yeah. And what'd you want for it?
2,800.
28.
It's 3 times on the good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, man, I just don't think there's any room for me to make any money on it. I mean, it's definitely cool, but I just don't think I could do much with it. You don't have any older stuff?
No.
You don't?
No. You want to make an offer on something else? Maybe we can.
I just think we're too far apart on
Yeah,
this.
because even this, man, even double on either, I don't think you can get $200 for these. So I mean, even double would be. It's not.
They're just star notes, right? I mean, they're in good
Like
shape.
these,
They're
like
in good
these,
shape,
yeah.
though. But I mean,
I'm 96, but I mean, yeah, man, I think we'd just be too far apart on them. I appreciate you bringing them by.
It's all good. No
All right.
problem. No problem. I appreciate it. I'm gonna take a look on some of your
All right,
stuff.
yeah, there's a guy. Do you have Instagram or not?
I do.
So there's a guy that I bought paper money from too, and he buys it. I don't know what he'd pay for it, but you can try to reach out to him.
Sure.
His Instagram name is Paper Money Depot. He specializes in like currency and stuff, so I don't know if he'll be able to get more for him or something like that, where he could buy them or give you an offer. I don't know, but he's a really nice guy, and I bought stuff from him, so
All right.
you might shoot him some pictures, and he might give you an offer. I don't know.
That's cool. I appreciate that.
All right, man. So the last thing we have to get to is the giveaway. So anybody new to the channel, I usually give something away every Friday. So right now we have 10 of these we're giving away for when we hit 10,000 subscribers. And then everybody that reached out to me about the hurricane, asked was we good. I appreciate the comments, appreciate you reaching out. It actually went about 80 miles north of us, so we just got a lot of wind and rain, so it wasn't too bad for us. But anyways, we got the link to the video, and then to be entered to win, I have a lot of people ask how do you enter, is be subscribed like the video, and then leave a comment. And then I pull one comment out of a video every week. So we're going one winner. High Tech Redneck. So High Tech, go ahead and message me right here on Instagram. That's the easiest way to get in contact with me. Then I ask you to send me something. That's how I verify the winners. So once again, appreciate all the positive comments, and I'll see y'all next week.